Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope y'all are doing great. Today we're going to be making some jewelry. I've already did a few pieces just to get my toes wet, and then we're going to be doing something to I think maybe two pieces together. So I made this bracelet and I want to make a bracelet that complements it. They can go together, or you can wear them separate, or you can wear one on one wrist and wear the other one on another wrist. So I'm using some stretchy elastic cord. I like stretchy bracelets for things like this. So I have my needle threaded, and what I want to do is I don't have my bead board out for some reason. I'm a weirdo sometimes. So anyway, we are going to make a pattern, and I had originally made the bracelet, yes, right here, and the pieces, I made it a little bit too short. So what I'm going to do is it was too long with this piece on here. So I'm going to take that piece off and just incorporate another piece on. And this bracelet fits just fine for me. Fits good. I like a little bit of a loose bracelet, especially for stretchy bracelets. In my opinion, I don't feel like you should see the stretch cord. Of course, other jewelry makers may feel differently, but that's just how I feel. That's my personal opinion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece out, and I'll tell you why this piece will mess me up. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take all of the pieces, and I'm going to create a pattern. And then I'm going to throw that in the mix because that is the focal point, but it's also the piece that kind of connects everything together. And if I want to do three, but I don't have enough material out, and I don't want to open up any more things just for that particular thing. But if I were to do another one, I would just use one with just these pieces in these colors, but I don't have enough of this bead to do that. So I am going to just incorporate everything back. The color that I need to use is peach or orange. So we're just going to do this real quick. And this is some bright orange, right? This is a bright one. I don't know if I want to use this loud. Yeah, well, you know what? It will all work out. Because at first I was trying to do a pattern. Um, but sometimes the pattern gets thrown off because this color bead, it's kind of like, no pattern going on here. We're just gonna see what happens, ma'am. And I'm still trying to do that pattern. Y'all see that? All right. I always like for my beads to end and start opposite so that you can't see where it starts or stops. I think that's the illusion of that portion. Actually, you know what? I don't even think we're going to use this piece. We're going to leave that out for now at least. And we're going to just throw one more piece on here. And we're going to see how this looks. Because it is and this is what I did. This card is too long. I do realize that. And I've wasted a lot of cord messing around with this today, which I do not like to do. Even though it's inexpensive, I don't want, oh no. Ay, 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 ay. Mm-mm-mm. I don't want to waste the cord. Although I got to re-thread the needle. Funny thing is I had already tested that out, the needle that I'm using now, but it wouldn't thread. So I was like, let me just swap it out. And I swapped it out for a needle that worked easy. But the beads were like, no, 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 no. We refuse. 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 I hope you all are doing great. I'm doing okay. I had wanted to discuss a few things, but I feel like I need to discuss them sooner than you'll see this video, because you'll see this video after the actual jewelry making collaboration video, and that's on the 18th, and we are barely in the double digits. So I want to address it now. Like I don't want to shout it at the rooftops, because it's not something that you really want to shout about, but it's definitely something you want to make mention. All right. So that was fast, right? That was quick, 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 quick. And this should work great for us as well. Now, this is the issue. So we see we got our pattern. I'm not sure what's going on with this person that's making this video. So we got this pattern, right? is too short. The bracelet is too short. I can tell you that already, right? I'm gonna show you why. This is the bracelet. This is like the mama and this the baby. I need some more. Oh, well, I need two more, just two more. Because I don't want the bracelet to be tight, but I don't want it to be like falling off either. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to add two more pieces. Maybe this one piece will work, but in order for it to actually work, I need to go along with a pattern. I was on AliExpress looking at some something random, and I had pulled up a beading thing. I was looking at flat back gems or jewels or whatever. And someone's like, this is such a pretty thing. It has no holes in it though. Like I was hoping for holes in it. I was like, oh, okay, well, I won't be buying that. Because I was like, I'm looking for something in particular. Oh yeah, that looks great. Fantastic. I'm excited about it. So let's go ahead and take this clamp off. And I think that's the problem for Americans, because we use a different measuring system. So sometimes you have to really look at the measurements and be like, okay, this is small, this is tiny. But I'm looking for small items right now, like miniature, not that miniature, but little items. Because I have a few projects I'm going to be working on. And so I just did like 5 knots. 5 knots is not needed, just so you know. But I did 5 knots because I had pulled the cord in. As you can see, it kind of stretched out some. So I'm just going to cut it here. Now you could use some glue if you want. But I'm just going to slide this knot right in the middle of that. And now you don't even know it's a knot. And you can't see where it starts or ends, which I absolutely love. And we're going to go ahead and put on our 2 pieces of jewelry and see how they look. I love it. And they complement each other. You can wear this solo. You can put this on your other arm, wrist. I like it. Let's go ahead and work on one more project. I want to quickly talk about something. This thing right here is from Walmart. It's Mainstays Crafts. You know how old this thing is? Yeah, like Mainstays don't make, Walmart doesn't, I don't think they make jewelry stuff anymore unless the name has changed, but goodness. Like that brought a smile to my face because I'm quite sure this was not mine originally. Sure, that's my mom's. Sure of it. Or either, she bought it for me or I bought it for her. But definitely not like mine originally. But we're going to go ahead and make a quick pair of earrings. Now these things you have to be careful with if you want to make jewelry. You have to kind of find some that look similar. So these two look more alike than those. And I think I want to put the orange at the bottom. And then we're just going to try this out real quick. I'm thinking this piece, this little piece right here, and that. Now, do I know how it's going to look? No. And do I need a head pin? Let's see how it looks on the eye pin. I don't really care for it. Let's see. I don't care for that either. It looks okay. But I don't really care for it. Let's see. I think this piece we can definitely just rule out. I'm going to take this other amber orange color and let's see how that looks. That looks okay. It looks a little bit better. I'm not sure why that looks better, but it does. And now let's see how it looks with the eye pin. I mean the head pin versus the eye pin. And then we'll just go from there. I actually like this one better. This one in my hand better. But these colors, I promise, these colors bug me so much. So let's see, one, put this over here. Yeah, I like that. All right, so we got our pieces, we got our findings to go ahead and make these some actual earrings. Now, I just realized something. I think, of course, I think I want to put this too at the top as well. Thought about it. I tried it. I don't like it. What I think it's just this shape of this. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to stay like this because I don't like how it looks when I put all this other stuff on there. Like, I don't care for that, and I don't care for that. So you know what? We're just gonna keep on rolling, okay? So we're gonna just do our 90-degree angle. We're gonna do that on both of them really quickly. The birds that are chirping. You know, I never really get excited about the summertime as an adult, because as an adult, unless you have a specialty job that you get summer vacation off, I worked. Like, I was never really excited about the summertime, but when I tell you that I'm super duper excited about summer vacation, I am there. I'm so excited, but I'm also very, very apprehensive about the new school year. I don't know how it's going to look. I don't know what they're going to be doing. I just don't know. And I do not like not knowing. The uncertainty of certain things just kind of bug me a lot. But you know what? It is what it is. I can't control anything or anyone but myself. I can't control my son, my cat, the big roommate, nobody but me. And sometimes I feel like I'm losing that battle too. So whatever happens, I feel like we'll be okay. We, meaning my household, will be okay to deal with it. It's just that sometimes not knowing kind of freaks me out more so than I feel like I should be freaked out about it. Because the school doesn't even know like what they're going to do right now. I think they're planning for everyone to be in school this year, which I'm okay with it, but my son is dirty. And that's my issue. Like, he's a boy. He's going through that anti-clean phase, although he wants to play in the water all the time. So I struggle with that knowledge. I'm like, I need you not to be putting your hands in your mouth after you stuck it in your nose or touched things. It's this clip of a little girl. I'm assuming she's at a baseball game, some type of sporting event. And she's running her tongue back and forth on the rail. And I'm like, oh. And I think every mother is like, that's my child. That could so be anyone's kid. Unfortunately, the cameras caught the little girl doing it. I took my son to the dentist for his cleaning, and I was talking to one of the technicians about him not being nice, and she was like, she was saying that her daughter is mean too. And I'm just going to open this jump ring, both of them. This one's thick. It's a thick jump ring. Wow. She was saying that's real thick. How her daughter is one way and her son is another. And I'm like, maybe it's just this generation of kids. Like, I don't think. I mean, bullying has been around for forever. So I'm not saying bullies didn't exist when I grew up. Bullies definitely existed when I grew up. I was so poor, bullies paid me no attention. I did get talked about, and I've said that before, but I feel like even popular kids get talked about. I've never been a popular kid though. I feel like the big roommate probably was one of those kids that used to talk about people, because he's a jerk sometimes. Just gonna put him on this earring card. He probably also got talked about because he wears glasses. And I think back in the day, kids that wore glasses were probably not off limits as they are now. We're moving from certain bullying to other bullying. Some people bully people that have money. They talk about them. So this is a weird situation. It's like screwing on. I can just, that's weird. Just push it on. Oh, that one works. Okay, that's good. All right, so this is what we made together, these earrings and the bracelets. I'm super duper excited. I hope that you enjoyed this project. I want to say thank y'all for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.